Chapter 3. Is there a life or not?
Introduction. You can see many things around you, like a book, a pencil, a rickshaw, a school bus, the bench of your classroom, a cycle, your toys, etc. Moreover, animals like dog, cat, cow, and buffalo. Birds like crow, pigeon, sparrow, and peacock. Plants like rose, mango, tulsi, vinca plant. And even insects like the red ant, black ant, mosquito, and housefly can be seen around you. Come, let us observe these things carefully. What are known as living things? What are known as non-living things? Which characteristics make it living and which characteristics make it non-living? Identifying living and non-living things. Let us perform an activity to differentiate between living and non-living things. Apparatus. List of things seen around you, like book, cycle, rickshaw, buffalo, crow, pigeon, mango tree, vinca plant, mosquito, frog, man, etc. Pen and paper having observation table. Method. Write a list of things seen around you, like animals, birds, plants, insects, in table. The different things listed in the table below, like takes food or not, take breath or not, show movement or not, show locomotion or goes from one place to another of its own. Put a tick right if any characteristic is present, and a cross sign if the characteristic is absent in these things. Observation. By observing, these information is obtained. Book does not take in food, cannot breathe, and neither shows movement or locomotion. A mango tree takes in food, can breathe, shows movement, but does not show locomotion. A crow takes in food, can breathe, shows movement, and can even move from one place to another on its own. That is, it shows locomotion. A mosquito takes in food, can breathe, and shows movement and locomotion. Vinca plant takes in food, can breathe, shows movement, but does not show locomotion. A cycle does not take in food, neither breathes, nor shows movement and locomotion. A buffalo takes in food, can breathe, and can also show movement and locomotion. A pigeon takes in food and can breathe. It shows movement as well as locomotion. A rickshaw does not take in food, does not breathe, neither shows movement nor locomotion. A frog takes in food, can breathe, and shows both movement and locomotion. Man can take in food, can breathe, and show both movement and locomotion. Explanation. Taking in food, breathing, movement, and locomotion are the characteristics exhibited by living things. The things which do not exhibit these characteristics are non-living things. Conclusion. In the list, crow, mosquito, buffalo, pigeon, frog, and man show some characteristics like taking in food, breathing, movement, locomotion, etc. However, mango tree and vinca plant do not show locomotion, but they take in food, breathe, and even show movement like other living things. Therefore, they are living organisms. A book, rickshaw, and a cycle do not show characteristics like taking in food, breathing, movement, and locomotion. So, they are non-living things. Living and non-living things can be identified from their characteristics. Now, a question can arise in your mind as to which characteristics decide whether a thing is living or non-living. Let us learn more about it. Living organisms possess characteristics like taking in food, breathing, movement, locomotion, etc. Human beings, frog, buffalo, crow, pigeon, mosquito show characteristics like taking in food, breathing, and movement, locomotion. So, they are living organisms. Now, you might think that the mango tree and vinca plant do not show locomotion. So, can they be called living things? Well, mango tree, vinca, and other plants like these do not show locomotion. However, they take in food, breathe, and even show movement of their leaves, flowers, and fruits. Thus, plants exhibit movement. Therefore, mango tree, vinca plant, and all other plants are living. On the other hand, scooter, cycle, train, car, book, pencil, ball, etc. do not exhibit the characteristics of living organism like taking in food, breathing, movement, and locomotion. Therefore, they are non-living things. Now, you might think that, like human beings, animals, and birds, a scooter, cycle, and a car can also move from one place to another. Then, why are they called non-living things? Well, human beings, animals, and birds can move from one place to another on their own. They do not require any external force for movement and locomotion. On the other hand, a scooter, cycle, and a car cannot move from one place to another on their own. They require external force or fuel for movement or locomotion. Moreover, they do not take in food, nor do they breathe. Therefore, they are non-living things. Thus, all animals, like human beings, cow, bullock, buffalo, fox, cat, all birds like myna, sparrow, peacock, parrot, all insects like housefly, mosquito, butterfly, and all plants are living things, while vehicles like aeroplane, boat, steamer, bus, rickshaw, cycle, playing equipments like ball, marbles, bat, and furniture like bed, table, and chair are non-living things.